And long. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Zion and Tice together down low. Murray out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. First trip to the line for him here. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor, he can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Tries again. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Goes up again. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. McCollum's shot is off.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Young. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Williamson. Tice outside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Young, here we go. Left side Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's McCollum, and he makes it on the layup.
That's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Johnson passes to Okongwu. High post Young. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports. Opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going. Whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Atlanta. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, sometimes you can live with this, but Murray takes a smooth shot out of the corner.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Now here's Young. Johnson a screen on McCollum. Up top, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, if you're free in the pick and roll, Young will find you.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Okongwu from outside the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
And he gets that one. McCollum's got his second basket on the night.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
And Young gets it to go. Young's got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum against Young. McCollum, the pass to Murray. Nice move. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 3. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Tie game in Atlanta. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Murray, and it's Tice in at center.
We'll give Hunter credit. Nice job staying aggressive and earning the foul call.
And he makes both free throws. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all,
Oh, wow! Highlight dunk from Zion.
well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Young looking for an opening. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got his third basket on the night right there.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's Daniels, and he jams it home with authority.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Ingram, pass to McCollum. From 20 feet. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Young against McCollum. From downtown. Young can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
McCollum finds Williamson. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Atlanta leading by 7 to the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
three, McCollum. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Young. Down low, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Here's Williamson. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Young with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. The three is up. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And CJ McCollum said, to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. Inside, it's Trae Young.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Murray. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Daniels. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
McCollum, pass to Ingram. Murray for 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Murray's got 9 points.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Murray. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, that's how Murray does most of his damage, going on the attack and putting pressure on the defense.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by Murray. McCollum outside. 4-3. Atlanta with the rebound. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
You know, for the Pelicans, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that's it for halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Bogdanovich and Reza Shea, wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Bufkin in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And here's New Orleans now. A 12-point game. Let's go with a three. Ed Green, good for three. Green's got 5.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Buffkin. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hammers the lob through.
Go up and get it. Trey Murphy.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot.
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The people were worried that this would slow the action down.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Corner shot. The rebound by Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Capella, and it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Bogdanovich against Jones. Fires the three, and Bogdanovich is good for 3.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
There's a screen, and here's Green from the arc. Buffkin with a rebound. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
Atlanta leading by 12. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Jones from outside. Capella with a rebound.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
To end the run. Good D by Bogdanovich.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Throws it up high, and Nance with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
It's stolen by Nance. To the paint. Tries to save it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Bogdan Bogdanovich, 3rd.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Pass to Green. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd. Now here's Jones. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside Jones. Beyond the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Green. Here's Alvarado. That one falls. Alvarado's got his first points of the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Three-pointer off the mark. Three-pointer. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Here's Daniels, defended by Murray. Tipped away. The lob. Very well done.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Okongwu against Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Young from long range. Kept alive by Atlanta. Okongwu finds Johnson. Johnson a screen on McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Pelicans cleared away.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Williamson. Got a hand on it. Here's Daniels, defended by Murray. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Good on the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out left to the wing. Johnson passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. Young against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to break his ice. And that one's good. Young. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Look at that touch. Not many do it better than Young.
To the right side. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Drains the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Daniels. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. McCollum outside. And here's Ingram outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, some great scores in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Here's Young.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Trae Young.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Now Johnson, covered by Ingram. And here's Hunter for 3. They get it back.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
10 seconds. Team started.
No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Now Tice. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Okongwu. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Greg, in game one of the NBA season, how does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now Sacramento starting five. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Count that one.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter, scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Right on the bucket.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
On offense, here are the Kings. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Young, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside for Murray. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Hunter against Fox. Hunter, the pass to Young. Lock at 6. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. There's the 3. And Young with the basket on the assist by Okongwu. Young's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on it.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Fox against Young. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 1. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The kick out to Sabonis. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Okongwu, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now, here's Monk. The wide open look here for Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fox has got 11.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Young dishes to Johnson.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Okongwu kicks to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Murray is screwed on Johnson. Misses from close range. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the 1. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Johnson with a screen on Monk. In. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Young, no good. Sacramento leading by 6. A pass to Fox. On the wing, Monk. Driving the lane, and then Monk with the dunk.
Ooh, don't sleep on Monk's athleticism. The young man can be explosive.
Young looking it over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step back 3, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do. They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Johnson with a screen on Fox. Young fires away from outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Fox against Johnson. It's Fox with the drop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jalen Johnson. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
The kick out to Sabonis. Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Offline with his 3. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. DeRozan passes to Fox. Sabonis' screen on Young. Pass to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Young with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Took him no time at all on that one. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fox with it. He's got 25. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Daniels. Now, here's Okongwu. DeRozan defending. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch it. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
And taking a look at Sacramento, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like...
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Hawks.
Where's the intensity?
And that'll do it for...
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashay. Hands out there with Clint Capella. And it's Pumpkin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Down low. Pulls it up. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Lyles sets a screen for Ellis. Driving to the basket. Pass to Herter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. That one falls. Rizachet has got his first 2 points. Kings leading now by 7. And here's Herter. Still yet to score. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Capella with a screen on Herter. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Ellis surveying the D. To the paint. One kick kicks to McDermott. Plan a screen. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot by McDermott.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Buffkin. Guarded by Len. Pass to Buffkin. Rebounded by Ellis.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Taking a look at some stats for Herter. How he did last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need new guys to find that success, too.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
It's good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Hawks trail by 7.
Kings foul. Ellis. His first. Team second.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Herter. Pass to Lyles. 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off the shot. And the dunk by Len.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Buffkin. He's defended by Herter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Kings leading now by 7. To the middle, here's Ellis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for Ellis.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator. By no means a ball stopper.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich against Ellis. Outside Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Here's Herter. And it's in there. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. Clock at 4. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 27.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Johnson with a screen on Fox. Young up top, guarded by Fox. Young's shot is good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
On the wing, Murray. Here's DeRozan. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kings leading now by 10. Murray down low, working on Hunter. Sabonis the pass to Murray. Sabonis inside, covered by Okongwu. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. The Hawks trail by 8. Daniels with it, now guarded by Monk. Daniels dishes to Young. Back to Daniels from downtown. Monk grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fox against Young. Now Fox. And he makes good on the layup. Fox has got 29.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Young against Fox. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. Over Fox. Young, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Inside. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Monk. Monk's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Hunter on the wing to the middle. Tries again. Young passes to Okongwu. Nice D from Sabonis. Kings leading now by 12. Here's DeRozan. Outside for Murray. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Shot good by Sabonis.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Kings.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for De'Aaron Fox.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Young's shot is good. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Fox from outside. So the Kings win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment. All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge.
Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
In that game against Portland, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Tice in at the 5.
One thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Fox. DeRozan outside. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Second chance shot. Out to Fox. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And right in that painted area, that's where Domas is at his best.
Here's Williamson. The rebound by Murray.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's New Orleans now. It's a 3-point game. And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
Zion, those 2 points felt like a mini earthquake.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Fox.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
McCollum hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game. And I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Allie, thank you. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office.
Oh, nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts. And then that's big time from B.I.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Out to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Monk passes to Sabonis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sabonis has got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
There's Tice with a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
You beat them up pretty bad last season, despite being pretty close in the standings.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
McCollum finds Tice. Back to McCollum. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In third, New Orleans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Count that bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Williamson passes to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Monk. Murray from outside sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3.
Fox against McCollum. Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I would settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Monk. Nice move. And the layup is good. Monk's got his second basket of the night.
And this is something DeRozan has really improved upon. A solid playmaker who looks to involve his teammates.
Murray, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan nails the baby hook.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fox against McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Zion and Tice together down low. C.J. McCollum is out there with Murray, and it's Ingram in at the three. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think B.A. coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive. Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for two.
Fox outside, fires for three. McCollum pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Tice, a screen on Monk. Murray from outside. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Monk against McCollum. Murray passes to Monk. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Sabonis. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Murray finds Williamson. And the Pelicans get it back.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason payoff.
McCollum against Fox. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Murray. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Monk with it. Checked by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Back to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Picked by Williamson. Down low. The shake. So good down low. Williamson.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
And they go to the intentional foul. Green's checked in for Williamson.
Second team foul.
1:14 left in the second. Here's Monk. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Crafty move there by Monk. Sees the opening and no hesitation.
Murray finds Ingram. Back to Murray. This one for three. Rebound by Sacramento.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's DeRozan. Outside Monk. Picked by Sabonis. The three. And it's Monk missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Fox. Up top, Sabonis. Over Ingram. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. That one no good. And so we wrap up the first half. The Kings on top, leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
39.
You know, I see a lot of myself in De'Aaron Fox. Fastest guy in the league with the ball in his hands. Does his best work in a...
And now, not a bad... That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Kings, Doug McDermott out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Ellis in at the two. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Stolen by Jones.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow him out there.
Outside Huerter. There's a screen by Lynn. And a nice finish on the layup. Huerter's gotten his first basket of the night.
Known for being a scorer, Huerter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Second chance effort. Outside for Green. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Outside Jones. And finally they hit one. Jones has got his first basket.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. He can use that length to his advantage.
There's the screen by Lynn. Here's Huerter. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Lyles. Pass to Ellis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. You got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
He drops it from range. Lyles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Green. Alvarado outside. And here's Jones for 3. Knocks down the triple. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You want Jones to be assertive like this. If the three-point shot's there, you got to take it.
Outside Herter to the inside. Here's Ellis, still without a bucket. Here's Lynn. The shot won't fall. Pelicans trail by 11. Alvarado right side. Here's Misi. Back to Alvarado. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Misi. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Lynn. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, Lynn's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Kings lead by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. McDermott, outside Herter. 5 on the clock. Lyles a screen. Goes back up. And Herter lays it up and in. Herter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Ellis, good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Jones. Drives to the hoop. Ellis with a rebound. Outside Herter. No good from outside. And so it's Sacramento, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Javonte Green, Herb Jones out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Tice in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Off target with the 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
DeRozan passes to Fox. And there's the lob. And it's DeRozan missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And stolen by Alvarado. Jones from outside. Can't get it to drop. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Driving to the basket. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Monk against Murray. Shot clock at 6. Monk passes to Sabonis. Misses in close.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Zion Williamson go to the line here. Malik Monk picks one up. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Rebound by the Kings. Murray with it. McCollum covering. And here's Sabonis outside. Tice grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Murray looking around. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Fox outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in from the arc. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Fox for the steal. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
Tice passes to Williamson. Oh, Sabonis with the steal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Fox outside. Another three for Sacramento.
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Out to McCollum. Pass to Williamson.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Monk against Murray. Monk with it. Fires from way outside. Missed it. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson.
still very... Young, Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now Johnson. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. It's up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans. Now Hunter. He's covered by Ingram. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And here's Johnson outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McCollum with the screen for Murray. Over Daniels. Murray, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Okongwu. Young with no one around. Second chance shot. Hawks passing it around. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Out to Ingram. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Daniels passes to Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Ingram kicks to Tice. Murray right side. Back to Tice. Outside for Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Okongwu. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, change changes seemed inevitable.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. We thank you for the report. Now here's Murray. He's got 6, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Daniels. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 6. Tice passes to Williamson. Tice with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Ingram outside. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Daniels. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Murray, good.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Young against McCollum. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray left side. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Murray. Johnson with a screen on Murray. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Cohen is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Young against McCollum. This one for 3. Tice, great positioning on the putback. Tice has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New Orleans.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And stolen by Murray. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. Here's Williamson. Okongwu grabs the board.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Young, back to Hunter. Johnson outside. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
In the corner, Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Young.
3.
Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
Ingram outside. McCollum against Young. McCollum dishes to Ingram. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. 14 feet away. McCollum, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Look, that's what you want. Young is just so good when he penetrates.
Here's Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Murray. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Murray's got 13 points.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
Hunter. Pelicans with the rebound. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Young against McCollum. A floater. Trae Young grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray kicks to McCollum. Tice passes to Murray. Shoots the 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Young inside. Here's Johnson. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Atlanta headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You know, for New Orleans, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Pelicans.
To me, it's the...
And that'll do it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him. through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Matthews. Clint Capella is out there with Bogdanovich. And Gay is in at the 4 slot.
Jalen Johnson, Reza Shift.
Bogdanovich against Hawkins. Top of the key. They get it back. After Reza Shea. Hawks passing it around. Here's Buffkin. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Buffkin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Atlanta making a switch here. Nance is checked in. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by Alvarado.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking light from 3 and capitalized.
Bogdanovich passes to Nance. Plays it up off the glass. Nance has got his first points in this one.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Alvarado up top from past the arc. The putback. Atlanta leading by 6. Bogdanovich left side. Nance a screen on Hawkins. Bogdanovich goes in. 3-pointer. Pass to Buffkin. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Reza Shea. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Boston. Off target with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And you can tell Reza Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Bogdanovich looking around. Capella with a screen on Hawkins. Bogdanovich. And they get it back. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Bogdanovich clearly a problem from deep.
They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 15. Now Alvarado. Hawkins kicks to Jones. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Cabela's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hawkins against Bogdanovich. Alvarado with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Pelicans keep it alive. There's the triple. A 3-pointer's right on target. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Buffkin. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jones for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
To the left side wing. Here's Alvarado. Misses the 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 11. It's the NBA. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Murray kicks to McCollum. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Murray.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
Okongwu finds Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ingram. Young against Ingram. Lock at 6. He gets that one. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Hunter dishes to Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Misses off the right iron. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Murray for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Okongwu. They get it again. The kick out to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
Williamson is screen on Johnson. Back to Williamson. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Williamson with a screen for Ingram. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick-and-roll game.
Ingram with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Murray. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Young. Daniels with it. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. 1:10 left in the 4th.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. Murray outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. With Stan Van.
So many. Things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Here's Young. And he buries his first look.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Okongwu. He's off on the layup. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night here. The free throw drops for Monk. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, BA. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect. So I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Now here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Against this team last year, they took both games. A measuring stick of the median between conferences. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. There's the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Fox. Young can't hit. Sacramento leading by 3. To the left wing. It's deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Fox left side. Sabonis with a screen on Young. Here's Monk. Here's Sabonis. And Okongwu with the block. Monk with a steal. Here's Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Pass to Monk. 6 to shoot. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
Hunter finds a Kongwu. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Monk against Young. Now Monk. Back to Sabonis. Count that one.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Outside Young. It's stolen by Fox. Back come the Kings in transition for the finish. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Hunter, here we go. And finished off by Hunter.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings. He put together 10 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
The perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Down low. Five to shoot. Floats one up. Ooh, Fox pushing through the defense.
They keep cashing in when they have the room to run.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Outside Monk. Pass to Fox. They shoot again. Rebound Atlanta. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Fox, right side. Johnson against DeRozan. The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
And he makes it. Young's got 12 points.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Young into the lane, and he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now here's Fox, tightly guarded. On the wing, DeRozan, covered by Johnson. DeRozan passes to Murray. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his third assist of the night. A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Young looking over the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Fox.
Catches the opposition off guard. Fox uses his instincts to make defensive plays.
1 for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And here's Fox. 14 points for him. Pass to Monk. Now Sabonis. And a Kongwu with the block. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Monk against Young. Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. And a Kongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Kongwu. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Fox missing. Hawks trail by 7. The kick out to Johnson. Picked up by a Kongwu. Back to Young. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Young's got 18.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Kings on top. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
And change. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for the Hawks, Bogdanovich and Reza Shea, the wingmen. Clint Capella out there with Larry Nance. And it's Bufkin in at the point. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's the floater, and stolen by Herter. And a if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Lyles. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
The Kings lead by 6. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Nice D from Nance.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Capella, screen on Herder. Here's Bogdanovich. And there it is for him. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Lynn. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime-time stuff right there. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Lynn. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Nance with a screen on Herder. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Ellis passes to Lynn.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Ellis. Clock at 6. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Bogdanovich against Herder. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Ellis. McDermott outside. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:07 left to play in the third. Bogdanovich against Herder. Clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Nance, the pass to Capella. It's tipped.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Inside. Here's McDermott. Pass to Ellis. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
McDermott outside. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Rizashay. It's hauled in by Herder. had it gone. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Kings on top, leading by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. Put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's DeRozan missing. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Back to Johnson. Young against Monk. Left side, Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Monk with it. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Hawks. The kick out to Young. Back to Johnson. To take the lead. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Johnson with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Now here's Fox. Pass to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Johnson. 5 to shoot. DeRozan down low. Working on Hunter. And it's DeRozan missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Young finds a Kongwu. And so they foul intentionally.
Murray, first personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Murray against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Young, the pass to Johnson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Kings leading. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by DeRozan.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
That one goes in.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Fox up top. Pass to Monk. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, these situations don't faze Monk in the slightest. He loves coming through with big baskets.
Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Fox. A minute 15 left in the game. Young against Monk. Young. Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Just 2 to shoot. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Picked up by Okongwu. With some arc. Second chance shot. Outside Young. There's the screen by Johnson to tie it up. Rebound by Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Counted!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Monk. And it's good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to
season of NBA basketball. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. C.J. McCollum out there with Murray. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is. And Murray right now helping to stretch out that defense horizontally. The corner 3 goes.
Fox looking it over. DeRozan with a screen for Fox. The shot, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Fox, and the layup is good. Fox has got 5 now.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective you could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Murray. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Fox against McCollum. Sabonis' screen on McCollum. Fox passes to Sabonis. That's tipped. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fox against McCollum. Fox, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Right, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
Tice kicks to Williamson. Latre connects from 3-point range. Williamson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Fox against McCollum. Murray for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Outside Fox. Murray outside. DeRozan for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin? I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
McCollum dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Murray outside. Fox against McCollum. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. 5 on the clock. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Fox.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Murray. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want
to be 2 minutes to review the play.
He's overturned the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
DeJounte. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans pull it in. That's tipped. Murray left side. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
McCollum against Fox. Crafty move. And it's good on the way in. Fox has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Kings.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
It's McCollum on the wing. Guarded by Fox. And yes, it's good. McCollum's got his first points of the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And right in that painted area, that's where Domas is at his best.
Here's Ingram. DeRozan with the rebound.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Launches it. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Pelicans trail by 12. And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder. And that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Williamson finds Ingram from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Monk against Murray. Offside Fox. Sabonis. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Sabonis.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williamson, the pass to Tice. The three. Rebound by Murray. DeRozan scanning the floor. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Deep two from Murray. And that concludes the first half. Kings lead by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Pelicans. 28.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Sacramento Kings. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
So for New Orleans right now, and New Orleans pushing it up now. Back to Jones. Fires the three. Rebound by the Kings.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent. Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. here's Herder. He's defended by Alvarado. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herder. Herder's got 5 now.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
And taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Just 3 to shoot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
McDermott, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pelicans trail by 17. It's Jones on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Ellis, that's good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Jones, no luck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And there's the call on Javonte Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's McDermott. Driving the lane and finished off by McDermott.
McDermott is terrific at letting the defense open up. Once he sees the lane to the bucket, he jumps right in there.
Sacramento grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Herder. He has 5. There's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento. A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter. Jones, that's for 2. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They get the rebound. Lenka kicks to Herder. Off target from outside. New Orleans gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3.
Really developing into one of the better shooters in the league. Murphy can dish it as well.
We've got 1:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Herder with it. Jones covering. And there's the call on Jones.
First personal foul.
That is his 1st foul of the game. And here's Herder outside.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the 3-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Here's Alvarado. Rebound by the Kings. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
It's good from long range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From outside the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Len's got his 6th rebound on the night. McDermott for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 17 seconds left in the 3rd. McDermott with a steal. Len down low, working on Green. Len passes to Herder. Lyles with a wide open look. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings ahead by 20. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Len. Ellis is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's McDermott, and it's Lyles in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Here he goes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
With how Murphy shoots the ball from behind the arc, these driving lanes from time to time are going to be wide open. That's a nice take by Trey.
Pass to McDermott. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
A 3 ball. Jones, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And now the Pelicans on the break.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Tipped away. Ellis kicks to Lyles. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Alvarado missing. Kings leading now by 22. Here's Ellis. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Jones, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Steps back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ellis, and Jones sends it back.
You got to be careful when Jones is anywhere in your vicinity. Use that length to get the block as Jones.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Pelicans trail by 20. McCollum with the ball. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Oh, he's a great shooter who can just make plays for others. McCollum with a nice assist that time.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Sabonis' shot is off. Here's New Orleans stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Monk against Ingram. Williamson a screen on Monk. Ingram passes to Williamson for the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Murray outside. And the three off target. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. For three, Murray. Rebound by Murray. Now, here's Monk. Now, Fox. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.